Hey guys, welcome in. Today we are at Dollywood and we're here at the Harvest Festival. We are going to try out some of the festival food items with our tasting pass. Alright, so just to refresh the tasting pass, you get 5 items. It is $39.99 if you have a diamond or gold pass. It is $42.99 without a pass, and the 2 items that we are going to try right now is the garlic knots with the Harvest cheese sauce and the hot honey chicken pizza. Alright, so we are going to give these foods a try and then I will let you know what we think. Alright, so we just tried the hot honey chicken pizza and the garlic knots. Thought the pizza was really good. Both items, we're over here at Iron Horse Pizza, both items when we got them had just come out. They had just put them out on the shelving in there, so we got both foods fresh. The pizza was solid, bread was fresh, the grilled chicken really tender. Let's see what else, the onions in the pizza, they were really good. My wife picked those out. She's not an onion person, but I thought they were delicious. The hot honey sauce itself, it's kind of one of those deals where it's not too hot. When you first eat it, you might think, oh, you know, this isn't going to be too bad, and it's not bad. But the more you eat of it, you'll definitely get that taste of there being a little kick to it. Pizza sauce was really good as well. The garlic knots. These are back from last year. They were really good. Garlic seasoning was good. They're nice and buttery. Bread was really good. So all in all, I would say if you're going to get a tasting pass, if pizza's your thing, if you like Italian food, anything like that, would definitely recommend both of these items. Okay, so we just finished up at Iron Horse Pizza. We are going to head over to Miss Lillian's Barbecue Corner, and there's a few festival items we want to try out there, so we will go grab those and check back in with you here in just a second. All right, so we are here at Miss Lillian's Barbecue Corner, and we are going to try out the turkey pumpkin chili, and Bre is going to give the corn strips a try.
All right, guys, so we are actually at Miss Lillian's Barbecue Corner. We kind of came to the side. And we got on the tasting pass actual card, it says corn ribs, but then on the menu it actually said corn strips. Just at first glance, I'm not sure this is worth the punch, but we'll check it out and see. All right, guys, so I will say this is actually really good. It just has like a garlic butter and then like a Parmesan herb seasoning on top. It's interesting to have to eat because you have to hold it. You can't eat it with a fork at all. Again, it's really good. I don't think it's worth a tasting pass punch just because I think it was $10.99. I think you could probably get more bang for your buck somewhere else, but definitely, I mean, it's not a bad item by any means. I just don't think it's worth one of your punches.
Also wanted to mention, so we were going to get the turkey pumpkin chili, but they were unfortunately out of that. Another thing I would mention, so the corn strips or ribs or whatever we're calling it was $10.99. The turkey pumpkin chili was only $8.99. So this has been tricky as far as trying to find the correct value for the pass, because I'm used to the items that we get being like, you know, at least $12.99, sometimes even as much as $14.99. But so far, I think the garlic knots were like $9.99. The hot honey chicken pizza, I believe it was $12.99. So far, the pizza is a probably good value as far as the pass goes, but really everything else that we've either tried or tried to try, but they were out of. You honestly, even though it's stuff that we like to eat, if there's other things on the menu that you would prefer, that would probably be a better use of your pass. All right, so we are over here at Hickory House Barbecue, and we're going to try the chili bread bowl. All right, and here is a look at the chili bread bowl. We're going to give this a try, and it's kind of slipping my mind what all is in this, but I'll let you know here in just a second. Okay, actually, so the chili bread bowl, it has homemade chili served in a bread bowl, as you can see. And it is topped with cheddar cheese and scallions. And then they did ask me if I wanted the onions with it, but you know, I've got Bre with me, so I was kind enough to take those off for her.
All right, so after trying the chili bread bowl, I definitely think this one is a win for sure. Definitely worth your tasting pass punch. It was only $9.99, so from a monetary standpoint, maybe you could do a little better. But yeah, I think, and I could be way off base on this, but I do think that a lot of the tasting pass options for this particular festival are not as pricey as some of the previous festivals. Again, I could be way off base there, but it, right, some of the, yeah, some of the higher priced things aren't really in our forte, so to speak. There's a lot of like squash and obviously pumpkin fall flavored things that aren't necessarily what we're going for. We also have our daughter with us, so Adam's a little bit more of a picky eater. She eats a little better, but also it's just, I wouldn't necessarily say they're all family friendly options to share as far as taste goes. We tried the top of the bread bowl that they cut out. It just tasted like an awesome piece of garlic bread, buttered garlic bread. And then the chili itself, definitely just an average homemade chili. Definitely liked it for sure. We actually went to Bush's today for lunch. If you've never been there, shameless plug, definitely need to try it for sure. I actually got chili while I was there, and it was definitely similar tasting to what we had here at Dollywood. Both very good homemade chilies. Again, they put the cheddar cheese on top, and Adam asked them to take the scallions off for me, which I appreciated. If you like chili, this is definitely a good option. I think it's a good hearty portion. The bread bowl itself takes up the entire, I used to call those boats that they put the food contents in, but takes up the whole entire thing. I think it definitely would be filling for one person to have as a meal. Yeah, we definitely think it's worth the value for the $10. And again, the three of us have ate a little bit, a couple bites of each thing. And we've done this throughout the video. So, you know, one tasting pass has basically fed all three of us, you know, a decent amount of each item, and it's gonna suffice for our dinner for today.
Okay, so for our last tasting pass option, even though this is a dessert, we've kind of struggled to find foods now. Again, that's not to say that it's a bad menu. It's not. Everything looks really good. It's just our personal preferences don't necessarily line up with this menu, so we're gonna give this a try. So we are trying the salted caramel apple elephant ear, and for a dessert, it is $12.99, so I don't feel quite as bad for using the pass on this now. All right, so here it is, the salted caramel elephant ear. I think that's what it's called. I've already forgot, but what I won't forget is the smell that I'm currently smelling of this thing. I'm normally not a big caramel person, but I do like apple, and I don't know what that drizzle is, but that looks good. It's got, looks like cinnamon sugar on it. So we're gonna give this a try, and we will let you know what we think here in just a second. Okay, so my honest thoughts on it, it's good. It's not, I wouldn't say it's great. The apples are served cold, so I kind of feel like maybe it'd be better if they were warm. All in all, I can't say it's bad. I can't say it's great. It's solid. I'd lean maybe south of solid, just slightly. It's good. Again, caramel's not really my thing, so maybe that's what's holding me back on it. Bre does like it though, so I'm gonna let her share her thoughts on it. It's probably a really good food. It's just not something that's maybe in my wheelhouse.
All right, so I know Adam just gave you his thoughts on this salted caramel elephant ear. Honestly, I think it's amazing. Probably one of the best desserts that I've had at Dollywood in a really long time. Definitely worth a punch. I don't exactly know how much it was. $12.99. It's literally huge. I mean, we're all have taken a pretty good chunk of it, and there's still plenty left. So I honestly think this easily could be shared with 6 adults, and they could each have a good portion. To me, it tastes like a glorified McDonald's apple pie with like a little bit of icing on the top. if you at all like apple pie, I think you should definitely try it. Adam's giving me faces over there, but he's, again, a pickier eater than most of us. So I do agree with him, though. If the apples were warm, it would make a huge difference, but it's still not bad either way. Definitely worth a punch on this one, though. So I think overall today, if I had to pick the best item, this would probably be it for me. The garlic knots are a close second. They were one of our favorites from last year as well. I definitely think that, again, kind of like I was saying earlier, I don't think that the options for this festival, as far as from a monetary standpoint, I don't really think you have as much that is kind of like getting more bang for your buck. And or kind of like we were saying earlier, maybe they're just things that we don't enjoy as much or not options that we would have picked. Because I think most of what we picked, the most expensive thing is the $12.99. So now granted, if you got, 5 punches worth $12.99, it's going to be way worth your cost of the pass itself, especially if you're a season pass holder and you get the discount. So I definitely like this one. Again, Adam says it's decent, but I think it's a little more than decent. Anyways, definitely try this one out. You're not going to regret it.
Okay, so just to recap from a cost perspective, so our 5 items, can't remember the exact prices on each item, but I do remember one was $8.99. We had a couple that were $9.99 and 2 more that were $12.99. So you add all that together, it was $54.95. Plus by the time you add tax in, so we'll just say we got around $60 worth of food. The pass with tax and all was, I think, about $42 or so. So normally for the festivals, I think value-wise, we're up around $70 to $80 in food when all said and done, tax and everything included. So we were a little bit short this time, but even with the struggles that we had, and even with some of the lower amounts, we still did save some. Again, not as much, probably, $10 to $15 total when all said and done. So would we recommend the pass? Yes, absolutely. Would we recommend it if you're, what am I trying to say, Bre? If you're a picky eater, maybe. Yeah, you might choose another festival. If you're into all kinds of foods, what was it you said earlier? What kind of food? What were we talking about? Like sweet potatoes,
like sweet potato squash.
Sweet potatoes, squash, pumpkin flavored things. We love most of the pumpkin flavored stuff, so I would say more of the squash, the sweet potatoes, stuff like that. You're definitely going to have an easier time, and you'll probably get more of what I would consider to be a full value. So, yeah, all in all, as a whole, menu-wise, I do think it's a good menu. Not my favorite. Probably not my least favorite, though, if I'm being honest. As always, guys, thank you for watching our video. We appreciate it. We appreciate your support. Hope you have enjoyed it, found it useful, informative. Also hope that you all have a blessed day. We have been blessed to make this video and bring it to you. And we will see you in the next video. We'll probably be here a few more times for the Harvest Festival. Got some Disney videos out there you can go check out, and then we'll have other things as we go through the fall season, and already starting to think about some Christmas things. So just be looking for all that as we go the rest of the year. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you see all of our future content. And once again, we appreciate you guys. I'll say it again, I hope you all have a blessed day. We have been blessed to bring the video to you, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.